Welcome to another episode of Redesigning Your Relationships Live. I'm your host, Giovanna Burgess-White, with my co-host.
Hello, I'm Yvette Valdenegro.
And welcome to part 2 of our amazing series, What is the Trifecta? And today we're going to talk about relationship with self. But if you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're listening to us, we're live, we have a podcast every Friday. If you're watching us, we're live every Wednesday. And it is important that you go back because we kind of did an intro on the 4-part series on the trifecta. So relationship with self, relationship with time, and relationship with money. So go back and listen or watch.
Yay. And if you're also wondering what the heck happened with Gio's hair, oh my gosh. Why don't you, really quickly, because I think it's adorable. Yesterday, you were doing your thing, and I called you up, and we were talking, and then I'm like, girl, just do the whole Sarah Jessica Parker from the 90s, rock it. It's a celebration. And you took that, and I was telling someone, I go, she literally said, okay, bye. And then 20 minutes later, ta-da! I think it's adorable. I think it's fresh. I know you think you look Puerto Rican. I think that's great.
I love it. All the Latino vibes are coming out. So for those of you guys who know us, I have been doing my journey of my hair, and I think it's been great. So cutting 2 inches off since November because I used to shave the back of my head for 10 years. So yeah, we did it a month early. I did 12 inches in the last 5 months. And I love it. It's Summer Hair Don't Care. I think it's great. It's a tribute to Sarah Jessica Parker, my favorite character from Sex and the City. And yeah, the anniversary 25 years from the first episode. So I'm bringing sexy back. Literally, I'm bringing Sex and the City back. So if you were contemplating cutting your hair and you're like, I'm not sure, do it. Just do it. So thank you for that little push.
Well, I love it. And I think this is a good segue into what we're going to talk about because hair is a big deal. Hair is a big deal because that's part of who we are. It's what people see. We identify with it. It's part of our body. You feel it. You touch it. You said today when you went to go shampoo, there was like, you don't need as much shampoo. It's different, right? I'm transitioning, going into gray hair. Let me tell you, transitions sometimes aren't easy. Change is not easy because people on the outside see something and everyone has their own opinion based on what their paradigms are, based on how they feel about themselves or what they think someone should do. That sometimes is hard to do because who we want to be on the inside, right, is screaming, it's okay, be gray, have short hair, it doesn't really matter. But when you have someone on the outside with their opinions, if you don't have a personal conviction of who you are, your true self, it can be very damaging. And unfortunately, that's what happens when we're kids. When we're kids, we don't have the adult boundaries or ability to put up those roadblocks that say, hey, whoa. This is what I want to do. When you're a little kid, we're taught, do as I say, don't talk back, do what I'm telling you to do. And even though inside you may be thinking as a little person, I want long hair, short hair, whatever, your parents are dictating your identity and what you look at or what you look like. So as we morph and get older, it's no surprise that even when we get to be adults, we look back and go, but really, who am I? Who is self? And that is why we love doing what we do, because we help women figure that out.
I love it. So yes, today we're going to talk about the first part of the trifecta, the number one relationship that you must work on. Like, if you get anything out of seeing us today, listening to us, doing the trifecta, maybe only listening to an episode, the number one relationship that you must conquer and just spend 100% of your time on is the relationship with self. And I know you're going, what are you talking about? Because just like Yvette said, we are not taught that as women. Traditions, upbringing, culture, all of those things tell us that we must put everyone before us and we are last. That we, as a parent, as a mother, as a friend, as a partner, however you are, that our role is to always put everyone first and then we come at the end. But we've seen it, we teach it, we create it. When we prioritize ourselves, every single relationship falls into place. And so today we are going to just talk about those pain points because I know you're going, Gio, I don't have time. Yvette, there's not enough time for me. Well, we're going to help you with that. So again, if you're listening to us for the first time, go back. If you take anything out of this series, is that you come first. The common denominator is you.
Yeah. So when you're thinking about your partners, if you're married, your friends, your children, business, coworkers, the person you see at the grocery store, anybody you're running into, guess who they're running into? Guess who they're having a relationship with? Guess who they're communicating with? Guess who they're telling their ideas to? Guess who wakes up in the morning in your bed? You. You cannot get away from you. I've tried. It does not happen. Everything that we are, that we do, that we be, that we think, that we feel is us. It starts right here. And for some reason, I do not know why. I wish I could go back and like redo our educational process, redo the way we're parenting, because so much of it is expectations, what someone is telling you to do and be. And I get organization is very important. I totally understand that part of like living in a world where we all can be together. But the individuality, the dreams, the aspirations sometimes get stifled because we do walk in this process of what someone tell me who I am. Someone tell me what I'm supposed to do instead of the reverse. What is in you that you want to do, be, create? What is your true purpose? And I love, we talked about this last time about the trifecta, that everything begins with this beautiful little stick figure self.
Yep. So obviously, if you guys don't know us, Yvette and I have gone through lots and lots of change, and change is great, and identity, and there's so much involved. And go back, we have 2 amazing mini series with boundaries, creating boundaries, and then also the identity gap. But today we just wanted to really talk about like why it's important. Because when we put ourselves last, every other relationship only gets a percentage of us. And I think that we try to be perfect. And again, that doesn't matter what season of life you're in. You could be single and have a great career, and you're just hanging out with your friends all the time and you're always tired. It doesn't matter. Like when you really think about what the priority is, and put yourself at the top, it's crazy. It is that ripple effect. And you are at your best, which means then you can give to the other relationships that matter. And we're here again to kind of give you that rude awakening that you can't have and be perfect in every single relationship. But once you know what you want, it's what serves you best, then you're going to prioritize, which we'll talk next week about your time and having a very healthy relationship with time, because you're putting yourself first and you understand that. And then money. That's why we're calling it the trifecta, because we were also taught that money doesn't grow on trees and the world doesn't revolve around money. It does. So we're here to kind of just break away from those mindsets and paradigms and just really just talk about why.
Yeah, the why. Okay, I really want to talk to someone who, because this isn't, working on yourself is not a weakness. Actually, it actually is your superpower. You are your superpower. So the stronger you are, the stronger everything you do is. And I'm just going to speak from my own heart and my own knowledge and my own experience that you can be very successful on the outside. People can look at you like, oh, you have this business, or you're doing this, or look what you've done in life, right? But on the inside, you could be absolutely crumbling because you feel like a couple things. One, either you've reached your own boundaries and your own limits within yourself to like, this is all I am at the moment. And how do I grow further or expand my reach or expand my superpower or expand who I am to grow as a person? If you want to grow, you can. But if you're constantly in that, I'm my own self, I'm just kind of limited, because we are limited to the ability of which who we are. I can't outgrow myself. If I want to grow as a person, I have to grow as a person in order to keep my little ring of power getting bigger and bigger. But sometimes I think people, well, I'll just say for me, it's hard to acknowledge when you do want more, because what they see is the success. So if I open up my world and say, but maybe I'm not doing as well as I thought on the inside on myself, because I've put up so many barriers. I've put up those walls. And so nobody can really see what's really going on. But what's really going on is isolation and loneliness, or even just, and again, I'm speaking for myself, feeling like I'm on a hamster wheel going 100 miles per hour, getting nowhere fast. Not only that, if there are tendencies or habits or things that have gone on for years. I know for me, I didn't have resources and a way to find, how do I get out of those ruts? How do I help myself change to be a better version of myself? Because there are ingrained personality traits and ingrained habits that I want to really change. But I kind of got frustrated and tired of looking to people or things or situations or books or podcasts or more and more knowledge. It was like I didn't need more knowledge. I really just didn't. I needed to do what we call an inner work, which is really just going inside myself and taking the time to understand who I really was, what I really wanted, and then put a game plan together that really works. Not what someone else's theories are, but like what is Yvette telling Yvette that she needs? That's a process, but I'm here to tell anybody who even wants to listen to all that. It's amazing. It's magical. I am so thankful to have gone through it and knowing the things that I've already gone through in life. I'm so excited that I can now say, wow, the journey has put me not in a perfect, I'm not perfect, but on a journey where I'm working towards being a better me every single day. And I see it. I never saw it before, not at this rapid rate.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how when we prioritize ourselves, I mean, we talk about this. It's not a time frame. It's not like in 6 months and a year. Things just start to happen. And again, it's the ripple effect of all your other relationships. So if you're watching us or listening to us, and I mean, this happens. You just said it. The copy and paste, like if you wake up, got to do it again. Wake up, it's the same thing over and over and over. And you're tired, you're lonely, you're stressed, you're depressed. We do such a great job. Another thing that we were taught to look great on the outside. And then we come home, we're just done. We're completely done. It's mental health. It's health. What the health that you're bringing into your other relationships. I mean, that really does, positive or negative, it's a ripple effect. So we really want to just kind of help you get out of that rut. And what does that look like? Because it's happening to so many women. We, as relationship coaches, people before the pandemic were like, okay, coaches, like therapists, counselors, coaches are extremely important. Self-development, growth, change. People look at change as a bad thing. They think of it as negative. Change is growth. And that's what we need in order to get out of that rut and that depression and then anxiety and the feeling of overwhelmed and tired and not having enough time and working and not making enough money comes with the personal development and the growth and saying, I need help. And we've done such a great job with providing amazing tools and resources because there's some people who have never even reached out. They don't even know where to start. And we have that. We do have books and we have podcasts. But the thing is, you can also jump on a call with us and we can go through this. We have a beautiful assessment. Sometimes just listening to yourself say the things makes it so much better because with change comes the feeling of guilt. Well, I feel guilty. I've never put myself first before, but now I'm going to put myself first and I'm going to start dreaming and I'm going to start doing all the things that I want. What's everyone else going to think? Well, that's what we're here to tell you. It doesn't matter. As small as chopping off 12 inches of my hair to being 13 years of being divorced and co-parenting and splitting 50-50 with my kid's father. It's what we want. What I wanted, what's best for me, which was now a ripple effect of what's best for the kids. I don't care when people are like, oh my God, you don't have your kids full time. No, I don't. Oh my God, you chopped off all your hair. I don't like it. Good for you. It's not you. Like it's from all of the little things to all of the big things. It's your life. And we're gonna really help you teach you how to do that because it doesn't happen overnight.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't happen. And for those of you who've known us for years, even 6 months, a year from now, you've seen the growth. We take our clients through the process. We've been through it. We're still growing.
We're still going in the process.
Like,
We do the process over and over.
We're like, come on, we're doing this together. And we really do create the positive feelings, the positive mindset, the thoughts, because all the time that we're spending on the negative, we're going to teach you how to do it for the positive. Whew, the paper went flying. Okay, so what's in store for you guys? So we're doing a thing because it's the summer and we want to give. And if you aren't in Houston, this is great because a lot of people reach out to us and they're like, oh, but we're not in Houston. We can't do all the in-person things that you do. We can't go to your networking events. We can't go to your workshops. Well, we've decided to do a 4-day summer mini series. And I say mini, like
Mini.
like 30 minutes a day for 4 days.
And everybody, and I do mean everybody, has 30 minutes in a day that they can give to themselves. Everybody.
This is where it's like, oh, it's the summer. I don't have time. The kids are home, or I can't take 30 minutes out of my work schedule. No, you can't. Today we're talking about self. Next week I'll go into time. But this is important. Where the dates are out there. We're doing 4 days, 30 minutes a day. We have an awesome interactive workbook. The time is now. And the time is now for all the people who message us, or our friends that aren't here, or family members that aren't here, who are like, it's not fair that we're not in person. Well, we're doing something for you. We listened. We're doing something for you online. And so we are also going to create community, online community, because it's super important. But for us, it's how can we give back to you? So we're going to do a 4-day little mini workshop, mini series. And the link is anywhere you're listening or watching. It's free to attend, for women only. And if you want to create a great relationship, or start creating a relationship with yourself with time or money, this is going to be the mini series for you.
Yeah.
So, did I miss anything?
No, loved it. It was all good. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Listen, you cannot go wrong with free. There's no strings attached. We don't have any hidden agendas. This is just 100% for you. 30 minutes for you. You can do it. And if you're sitting there going, oh, I don't know, it's like, you been there, totally been there. You have got to make the choice and take responsibility to say, I am going to put myself first for 30 minutes. Listen, just go on and listen. Even if you're like, I don't even know what these two ladies are going to say, listen to the replays.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it at the time that we're doing it. We're going to do replays so you can seriously jump on whenever. So if you've got small kids, before they get up, once they go to bed, if they're watching something during the afternoon, you've taken them out and you have 30 minutes, just anytime, 30 minutes. You are worth 30 minutes. Bottom line. You're worth doing that, but give yourself 30 minutes.
And next week we'll come back with time. So we're going to talk about relationship with time, one of my favorites. No, Geo does not have more time than anyone else, but I am going to teach you guys about having a great and healthy relationship with time, and how time is on our side and how we gain time back. It's the gift of time. I'm gifting you the gift of time. If you're listening or watching and go back, just kind of get the intro. Again, we'll be back on live every single Wednesday. Episodes drop every single Friday. If you cannot wait, I get it. Like, it's the summer. Some of you guys have kids at home and you want to jump on a virtual connection call with us. The links are there too. Don't wait. If the time is now, we can help you. And there's also free tools and resources on our website. So message us and just say, hey, where do I start? And we will be there to help you. So until next week.